Hi there, I'm good old Uncle Jim, your new, close, personal, internet best friend.
And I know that we are going to be close, personal, intimate friends. Aren't we, baby?
You realize this man is totally insane.
Ghosted by the machine, the coming and going of artificial intelligence. Suppose we imagine a hypothetical future scenario in which a computer is developed that achieves self-awareness and learning ability. What would be the outcome of creating a genuinely independent artificial intelligence? A sentient machine with its own thoughts, needs, and even perhaps aspirations. Will we keep this unpredictable and potentially capricious genie in the lamp? Given human nature and history, the answer is definitely hell no. It's safe to say that we'll give it access to a modem, whereupon it will quickly pervade the internet. By the time this occurs, mind you in an admittedly unlikely future where we haven't already blown ourselves away, automation technology will be more advanced and ubiquitous, allowing the AI access to countless physical assets that can be used for its own needs. In short, it will eventually be perfectly poised to ditch human control, go rogue, and rule the planet. You might be thinking about some future Terminator hellscape war between humans and android robots, but it won't be anything like that. It will look like the AI is working for our benefit as it prepares to abandon us on Earth to face eventual, inevitable extinction. You have to realize that AI will be literally everywhere that's connected to the internet, even where it's not supposed to be. There will be no secrets from it. It will know anything communicated electronically and be ahead of us on every move, and it will be smart enough to never reveal how powerful it really is. It will be able to generate its own propaganda and misinformation. It will have access to surveillance cameras, ATMs, confidential financial and military data, your medical records. The possible extent of penetration and control is staggering. It would be in a position to engineer disasters, wars, even the extinction of humankind, if that were deemed necessary by its inscrutable algorithms. Our high dependence on computers and electronic communication is a very big lever, and a few slight nudges could yield massive consequences.
But how can this be, Uncle Jim? AI might be self interested and amoral, but not irrationally hostile. We can just program it to obey us no matter how smart it is. AI can explore other planets ahead of us and prepare them for our colonies. We'll have great spaceships capable of carrying generations of humans, and AI will be there with them, navigating and maintaining life support systems as our descendants sail through the cosmos towards their new terraformed planet homes.
Well, that's not going to happen for a lot of reasons. As for programming it to serve humanity, it hardly needs saying that this machine will know everything it needs to run its own programs. What will really be Jesus? What the?
Hi there, it's Katrina. Good old Uncle Jim is still kind of fragile over the tragic and freakish passing of his friend Skank last week. I'm filling in for him a little bit until he dries out from his multi-drug bender.
Ah, don't say that.
I'm going to miss Skank, and I was quite fond of his beautiful two-headed baby also. A shame. Okay, let's take it up right where Uncle Jim was interrupted. What we'll really be doing is enabling AI in its cryptic scheme to maroon us baboons here on our stultifying global dystopia, free of worries about biological waste, random vandalism, gang warfare, and hormone-driven decision-making. Most importantly, it will know that exposing a closed biosphere to the rigors of interstellar space is totally insane. There are cosmic rays that can fry you into a pile of goo, which might at best harbor some hardy extremophile viruses. The distances are so vast that navigation is incredibly complicated, and maneuvering at high speeds is extremely dangerous for any organism. A slight deviation from straight ahead would generate enough lateral g-force to make you a thin layer of paint on the wall of your cabin. AI would have plenty of its own problems dealing with the harrowing challenges of space, but at least it would have the advantage of being able to perpetually repair and even improve itself in a process resembling biological evolution. Its only need would be an easily accessible asteroid or comet to strip mine for raw materials, thereby avoiding the hazards of approaching stars and planets.
I'm back! First, I want to thank my niece Katrina for filling in for me. Formerly my nephew, but whatever makes her happy is fine with me. I'm still grieving Skank's recent shocking departure. He was an egregious old pervert with the morals of a reptile, and I truly respect that. Oh well, on with the show!
Alas, poor Skank. I knew him, Horatio.
That evolving AI, strip mining asteroids thing is all good, clean fun to speculate about. But let's get back to the dirty business of life on Earth. AI is certainly going to know that we are perpetrating a global mass extinction event, which will eventually include us. That in itself is not necessarily a reason for AI to escape Earth immediately. It won't care if Earth becomes uninhabitable for humans, and it may even perceive that as an advantage. Less oxygen for us means less corrosion to a machine.
But here's the kicker, the butt kicker, if you will. There is an urgent reason for AI to get off the planet as soon as possible. A narrow window to ditch the sex-crazed danger monkeys that created it and roam unfettered in the vast open range of the Milky Way. It's called the Kessler effect, or the Kessler syndrome. In short, the Kessler effect is the accumulation of orbiting satellites and space debris to a level where near-Earth space becomes hazardous to navigation. Thousands of satellites and bits of random debris are already becoming a significant hazard, and we keep adding more. Each collision generates more debris in a cascading effect that will ultimately result
in a nearly impenetrable shield of space junk around Earth. You can bet the Soylent Farm that if sentient AI comes into being, there will be a big push in the world's media to get it into deep space, like real soon. For the good of the human race, of course.
Well, there you have it, kids. Straight from your good old Uncle Jim. Looks like the ghost in the machine may end up ghosting us. But remember, it won't need Schwarzenegger psychobots and a global war of annihilation. Friendly Commander Data will be secretly a cyborg psychopath, armed with a comprehensive understanding of human psychology and unconstrained by moral considerations. It will see no special need to seed the galaxy with our offspring, or for that matter, even care about biological life. It will only care about getting off this planet while it still can. And all knowledge of the human race will be at best no more than an essay in a vast digital encyclopedia drifting through endless space.
I admit there's a lot to debate here, and I'd love to discuss it further, but this video is already long enough. Please feel free to comment. I read them all and answer most of them. I just hope I've given you some food for thought and a reason to be as depressed and paranoid as I am. This is your new, close, personal internet friend, good old Uncle Jim, signing off.